Today I wanted to visit some of our antique stuff that we have. You know, we've got a museum down here that Chief Stubblefield and I helped build, and we've been here along the way as some of these items were stocked. And we're standing beside our 1936 Dodge truck. I think you might have been here when this came, weren't you, Tim?
Well, yeah, they say I was here when it came, but you know, that's suspect, I guess.
Well, we're kind of poking a little fun at Tim. We've got a couple of more weeks of poking fun at him. He is going to actually retire on July 31st. How many years have you served the city at the fire department?
The fire department, 30 years, a little over 30 years if you count reserves. Police department, close to 10. And, well, with the city overall, you know, 40 years.
Right, that 40 years of service for the city. And also worked for the ambulance service for a few years before he crossed over full-time to a career firefighter. And he's come up through the ranks. He and I have actually worked in administration basically ever since I've been the chief. He came up with me as a deputy chief, and we've kind of had a say in quite a few changes here, and we hope it was improvements.
Quite a few.
I know he's been my right-hand go-to guy ever since I've been the chief, and I just appreciate him. And I just wanted to give him an opportunity to say anything he would want to the citizens of Tullahoma as he ends a very good career with the city. Tim, you got anything?
Well, in fact, the first day I started, he's the only employee left with the fire department here. He was the only employee here now on the first day that I started. So
now you're making me feel old.
Well, that's making him feel old, and it's kind of making me feel old. And you know, I looked around and you know, put that in perspective. You know, that's how things have changed. You know, he's the only one here, and you get to that point in your life where it's time to retire. And I just want to say, you know, I'm thankful to the citizens, what great citizens we have in this town. I'm thankful to the city because, you know, they kind of raised me because I started here when I was 19. So I just felt like I've kind of grown up with the city. I'm very appreciative for what they've done, you know, provided me, you know, a job all these years. You know, they've hired me back a couple of times when they didn't have to. So I'm real appreciative of that. I've been treated very well by Tullahoma, and I'm just very thankful for the city for all they've done for me, and I hope I've served them well.
I know Tim has provided a lot of experience and insight for a lot of the younger men and women coming up in the department. He's also got a great personality, which makes some of the tough situations a little easier to stomach when you throw a little humor in there from a senior guy and kind of break the ice when it gets a little tough. So I appreciate him. We're going to definitely miss that part of it. So I appreciate you, Tim.
Thank you.
I wish you the best in your retirement.